Hey Magic fans, welcome back. This is your captain speaking here on Captain Clyde's MTG. We're on to box 3 of draft. And I'm going to say it's looking good. As weird as that sounds, yeah, it's looking good. As awkward as it is to open this because everything's so all over the place and everything else going on with this set, now I'm starting to get used to it. It does feel kind of good to be able to see all the value come out of this set. Rares, commons, uncommons. And I think the biggest thing I like about this set so far is the fact that there's no alternate cards for the commons and uncommons. That's a big plus for me. Regular foil, uncommon, common, so rare. So, and I think the best thing about, because there's no regular alternate art commons and uncommons, it might make these up here a little easier to swallow because, like, for example, with this, you know, yeah, it's not really worth a whole lot, but it's not the same as this. It's different. So, maybe that's a good thing. We'll have to wait and see. That's my personal opinion, though. I mean, you guys tell me down below how you feel about it. But, oh, there's a Kroxa. Very nice Mythic. Mythic number 1. That right there. But with all that said, I'm starting to kind of like it. Plus, I mean, the value of these have been really good lately. So, oh, foil rare Invasion of Kaldheim. Very nice. I'm going to put the foil rare right here, I guess. And then we have the common. Oh, there's a good $4 card. One of the best uncommons there are. Seems like, you know, everybody's complaining because a lot of the cards and rares aren't worth a whole lot, but there's a lot more. I think there's a lot more value than people are giving the set credit for, from what I've been seeing anyway. Now, mind you, I'm only 2 boxes in. That could very easily change on this box, but I mean, maybe not. It could very well keep going the way it has been going. It's a good rare. Foil uncommon. I wonder if the set packs are going to be this weird, or if they're going to be like... I think the set packs will probably be okay because they should be very similar to how they've been in the past. But it's going to be interesting to see. Don't forget, guys, try and get to 1,000 peeps. Feel free to... That looks like New Capenna. It looks like all the new lands are a different plane, which is kind of cool. Anyway, don't forget, guys, there's Rankle. Rankle. Trying to get to 1,000 peeps, so sub up so you can see all the box opening goodness on this channel every time we post a new one, which is, I try to do at least daily for the most part. Foil, rare, uncommons. That was almost like a normal pack. Yargle. It's kind of weird how there's 2 uncommons, then the rare, then 2 more uncommons. It makes me wonder if those 2 uncommons could be something different. And I think that's where we've seen the extra mythics and stuff come from, so it is really weird. I put this in the wrong spot. Yep, sure did. Alright, regular foil, Obosh. Alright, one third of the way through. Nothing from the set, per se. I mean, do we count the Multiverse Legend cards from the set? Like, is that something we're going to do? Or is that not a thing? I think it's going to make this set very hard to collect for those who like to be completionists and collect everything if collecting that's part of the set. I don't think it is, though. At least I find it hard to make it part of the set. Just because if you have the older sets, you already have those cards, so maybe they shouldn't count. Good rare. Ooh, foil tribute to the World Tree. That's a very nice second rare foil. Then a regular rare. And then all the uncommons. It's weird how it's all mixed up half the time. Two uncommons, the rare, two uncommons. Okay. It almost seems like too we get like 4 uncommons almost in every pack, unless we get an extra rare, which is very different on many levels. Mythic War Leader, very interesting. Our second mythic, although not a mythic from the set yet. Hey, there's one. Kroxa and Kronos. Wow, 2 mythic pack. And it's a draft pack. That's definitely something new. I'm not saying I don't like it, but I mean, are they really just trying to pump that much extra value into the set maybe, or good $8 card there. Probably one of the best rares to get is this little fairy. Forest, there's a squee. Commons, a rare. Very interesting indeed. There's a foil one. So put it off to the side, I guess. And a regular one. There's a rare, common, 3 uncommons. Just really weird to see the playmat table. Ooh, we got a foil. I'll put this over here. To see the playmat covered up like this from a draft opening. I mean, normally this is what you see when we open like some collector boosters, because there's so many different versions inside a collector booster. But I mean, I guess it is what it is. So this box isn't going too hot, I don't think. I mean, there's some value here, but not like the other ones. I mean, we were hitting some power-hungry mythics in the other boxes. Maybe I got my hopes set a little too high. Also, too, there's also the chance of the whole track printing issue. Because like I've said before, you know, tinfoil hat on, guys, so bear with me. You know, you get 2 boxes that are really good, 2 that are average, and then 2 that are below average to give you a good average between 6 boxes, which means if you buy individual boxes, you could get hosed, you can get real lucky, but in the law of large numbers, you always come out roughly ahead, which is a very interesting tinfoil hat theory from myself, which we've talked about before, but it seems to be coming true unless we get a lot more mythics. I mean, the last, we had 8 in one box, we had 6 in the other, we even had a foil mythic. Unless we really start pumping up the jam on some of these cards, this looks like it might not be a good box. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. I don't have all the numbers down just yet, so we'll have to wait and see. But it is a possibility as we go through this. Not to mention, the serialized card prices are finally starting to show up. They're really high. We did cover a video a while back about the Ragavan that came out for, well, it didn't come out, but sold, a #1 Ragavan serialized that sold for above $6,500. No one knows the exact price just yet because it hasn't really been, you know, come out to the market or whatever you want to call it. But still, that's pretty good. And there's a couple of them that are actually popping up online now. Serialized cards going for $1,200. Maybe more. A Ragavan obviously is going to be more, I would think. But it's just kind of, there's a nice mythic, Invasion of Phyrexia. That's #4. It's just very interesting that the serialized cards have took so long to pop up on the net. Especially like TCG Player. I was thinking from what I was seeing that a lot of people are pulling them, and maybe they are, but they're just not selling them. because there's just not a lot of prices online. It's really weird how the serialized cards are just seem to be non-existent on the market. Even though I believe I see a lot of them come to market. Ooh, a Jin, very nice. It's good mythic. So it's very interesting. We'll talk more about that in the next video. So I'd like to thank you guys as we come to the end of this box. Don't forget, if you haven't subscribed, now's a good chance. Appreciate anything you can do. Subscription is all it really takes. That way we can keep the channel sponsor free while we go through all the fun of cracking packs and talk about Magic in general. And if you have subscribed, thank you very much. I love you guys. Anybody wants to help out a little more, there's links in the description to the eBay store where you can buy all these cards that I'm opening right now. Will be put on eBay eventually, along with cards from the older sets I've opened. And there's Patreon, the whole 9 yards in there too. So thanks a lot. Last pack, looking for something good. Only 5 mythics. This seems like a less powerful box, definitely. No mythics in here, which is kind of, well, we got 1 mythic from here. Well, there's another mythic, so that's mythic number 6. So we're averaging at minimum 6 a box, it looks like. So, very interesting. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. I do appreciate it. Until next time, be kind. Hope to see you across from Game Table. Later, player.